Namaskara. Welcome to Movement Nuances Series. Our guest today is Shri Manesh Maharaj, a Kathak artist from Durban, South Africa. This is the fourth segment with him.
After, when I came out of this phase of being cut off and all of that, when I did come out, one was sorting out the class situation, which Kala Darshan, which is my institute, and the other was what do I do as an artist, now that all the stage performances, and I'm primarily a stage performer. We don't do that much of videos, So I said I want to do something really different, and the difference was to just delve and dabble into videography, professional videography. This is apart from the 1 minute, 2 minute thing I would do in the garage and record it myself. I'm talking about professional videography, which I had no clue about. I had very little knowledge of, So what I did was I decided to contact some of the local musicians and vocalists and engage them as well to create work from the ground up, it wouldn't be something where there's a nice recording of an artist and then I would do the dance to it and video it, professionally. I wanted the music to be original from, sung by a local artist and the music created locally as well from South Africa. That was very important to me, And for Diwali, I worked with one of our brilliant vocalists, Carolyn Govender. He, Carnatic vocalist, but he also sings North Indian music. And we did this Gujarati prayer, Mangal Mandir Kholo, for Diwali. And here I got to learn a lot about videography and that kind of thing on the one side. On the other side, the reach that a video has world over, and the feedback that we got, I didn't have the feedback, the intent of feedback to hear what is going to come back. It was just to share this work. And a lot of people said, this brought a ray of hope during these dark times, because the song itself spoke about the light within. We know that Diwali is about the festival of lights, but what about the light within yourself during these dark times? Keep it lit, because the universe requires your light. And that really resonated with a lot of people. And when that feedback was so positive, I said, seems to be the right path I need to adopt. So for Christmas now, I contacted and take it to the next level. Once again, I'm all about breaking barriers and transcending and bridging gaps and that kind of thing. So I decided to do something for Christmas. So I contacted another talented, versatile artist, Rory Booth. And this song, Mary, Did You Know? I'll demonstrate this song. Was with me for a long time, because from the first time I heard this song, it like stuck in my mind and it was germinating there, till now. And I shared the song with him and I said, I'd like for you to sing this song, but we have to create the music from scratch, basically. And that's what we did. Because he's a recording artist, he had the facility to record, but we could not go into a recording studio because of the situation. We converted his bedroom into a recording studio. All the music, right from the vocals to the tabla, which I played, the bowls I recited, the lehra, which is played on the piano, we did it on the keyboard, has been done by us. Once that was done, the dance comes in and then you choose a conducive space in which you want the video to be filmed. And we looked at a church scenario, which was one of the local churches here in Durban. But I'd like to maybe demonstrate something from there, maybe the first line. It's in English, so I've done spoken word before, but not an English song. I've never danced to a gospel song, so to speak. And the way I approached it was how we would approach if a Sakhi is speaking to Yashoda, and asking her, do you really know who's in your house? The energy that's in your house, are you aware of it? And many times from what we see in our conversation, she knows, but she takes it for granted. She treats him like her little boy. So Mary, did you know? Here it's Mary, did you know? So I keep the movements short, small, so I don't jump out of the camera. That's another thing I learned. Mary, did you know that your baby boy will one day walk on water. Mary, did you know that your baby boy will save our sons and daughters? Mary, did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? This child that you've delivered will soon deliver you. Mary, did you know?
Yeah, that's really nice. I mean, irrespective of which religion, or it doesn't matter. The essence of it is so universal. It's so easy to connect with it, and so easily. I mean, this is something we all want to. We want to understand. One thing is like you feel something, yes, but if you are able to even understand beyond just the connect, it is beautiful. So yeah, that's really nice. I think I did see some pictures of, you had posted it on Instagram, if I'm right.
Yes,
Yes, I did see
this
it.
video actually, Chitra, has done so well that it's reached now over 100,000 views worldwide, you know. And once again, I didn't expect the kind of feedback that we got, because it was so amazing. And at another point, I got a feedback, you won't believe it, from a cancer patient, basically confined to a bed with a ventilator. And he says, he sent me a message, and the saddest thing is that he's a dancer, he's a Bharatanatyam dancer, a dancer from here who got cancer. And he says, you know, Manesh, I'm in my bed, unable to move, and I'm looking at your video, and I can feel my body is shivering, my toes, moving, and my fingertips moving, because that's the first thing that starts to react, you know. He says, and he said, I almost feel that you are teasing me through the video for me to get out of this bed and start dancing again. And when I read that, it was like, it really hit so hard. It was so profound that on the one side, it was, I felt gutted to read something like that, because we are dancers. We always put ourselves in that position. And then I said to myself, okay, this work has reached the right people, you know. And I was so thankful and happy for that, and happy that I took this initiative to work through videography and to share work through videography, because it's brought so many old friends back to me as well, who I've lost contact with, and they received the video through a third person who I don't even know. And they said, you know, I received your video, and they said, look at the video, and they were like, I know this guy, you know, he's my friend. And then they made contact with me, and now that has been rekindled, you know. So beautiful things are happening through this medium. So in a way, definitely it's a blessing for art, and especially for Indian classical art, to be able to have this kind of reach. You know, if it was a stage performance, it is just within that community, and that much is done. You know, it doesn't go beyond that.
Yeah, so I think this whole medium of live performances, as we call it, and through all technology, is something that will stay. Even hopefully everything will get back to normal soon, but this is something that is going to stay with us, and has of course forced us to learn it, but in a good way. We are also intelligent that way to make use of it. And I'm glad that it helped you in reaching so many people. I mean, right from the beginning, I think you've been insisting on the fact that you want all communities to be part of what you want to express in your language, which is Kathak for you.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting to see how you have been able to imbibe from different communities, different dance styles, different people from different backgrounds. See, that is something, to have an open mind like that and accept everything and still stay true to I wouldn't say your art form as such, but it is something that you are trained in, that you want to do, and you want to go ahead doing it.
The Kathak dances, the body knows the language of Kathak, but the mind actually can go beyond that, you know. And even the language of Kathak is universal, you know. And the thing with this, especially this piece, Mary, did you know, it reached the different churches around the world, you know, and they did not sort of say, you know, what is this being done through an Indian dancer, what of that kind of thing, you know. They were so accepting, and I think the situation that we are in now has softened everybody to that point of accepting, you know, of acceptance and embracing everybody, you know. So I think in a way it has made us realize, be more accepting, be more tolerant, although I don't like that word tolerant, but just embrace other cultures and also share it, because they were so happy. The church was so happy. I actually went with a preconceived idea. I had a list of about 8 churches in case the first one denies me or says, no, you can't do this Indian dance, it's a sacred space and whatever you. But the first church on my list agreed to it. So I didn't even have to go through the list, you know, and that was a sign. So I said, wow, this was easier than I thought. And so something underlying is happening, which is good, you know, which is good.
Yes, and I'm very happy that you shared with us on my series all these wonderful stories and anecdotes and your experiences. I'm sure there's a lot more, but it's been really a pleasure to have listened to you and this brief chat with you. It's been really excellent, and I really wish you all the success, and in whatever, you know, more collaborations and more ideas, more creativity, so that you can, which has been your wish, to reach more people in whatever way it touches them. Yes, and you're a very good dancer. It's really, that's the reason I even contacted you. It's really nice to see whatever little things you even put up on the media. That's really good. So wishing you all the best, and thank you very much for being part of this.
Thank you, Chitraji. Thank you so much for having me. It's been an honor. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching this video. Follow us on Instagram for more updates. Make sure you like, share and subscribe to our channel.